Hello good people and welcome to Finance Skills Hub. Here we learn, we connect and we grow. In this short video we are going to learn how to create a speedometer gauge chart in Excel. This is one beautiful visualization you can add to your reports or dashboards, especially when you are tracking performance against a set target. As we always do, let's head to Excel and see how this is done. So this is our end product. If you are doing any dashboard and let's say you've achieved 50% of a certain metric, you put this here and this gauge chart now gives you where you are. So if I have 75, nicely done. So we are going to start all over. Now to do this, you need these variables. Okay, so a start point, an end point, and then just these three things and you are good. So let's start all over. I'm going to delete this. I'll take this off. So this is going to be your input for actual performance. This is no calculation, but you can now list the start point, which is 0, and then the end point in this case is 100. So between 0 and 100, you can divide it into 3 zones, as you saw earlier. So to do that, I'll do equal to 100, F4 to lock this, and I'll divide by 3. So this gives me 1/3 of the whole gauge. Now I'll highlight and copy this down and get the second portion and the third portion. Now on this data, we are going to insert a Doughnut chart. So I have it highlighted and I go to insert. I come to the chart area and I put in a Doughnut chart. So this is my initial chart. We clean it up a bit, we take off the chart title and then we take off these legends. Now after doing this, you select any parts of the chart and then you right click. Then we go to format data series. So in here, we are trying to rotate the chart in an angle that will make us have this blue part at the bottom. So in angle of first slice, we are going to put 270. So I put in 270 degrees, and then this will rotate the chart. So when you have it like this, you select the bottom part, okay? And we are going to take off the color. So you can do that either using the home fill color and then we choose no fill. So what that is going to give us is just the top part of the gauge chart as we have it here. Now you can apply color. So I prefer using one color graduated to show us the intensity. So here I can choose this green for the first portion, and over here I select and I choose this one for the second portion, and then the last one I use this deep green for that third portion. Now while you are here, you can press Ctrl 1 and then reduce the whole size to, let's say, about 60, yes, to make it a bit wider. So we are almost done. The last thing we are going to do here is to put in the marker for 75%. So to do that, we have these 3 labels we are going to use to create a pie chart. So starting, the pie chart value or the marker is going to be our input, which is 75%. Okay, we multiply this by 100, and the size of the pointer we can leave it at 2, and this difference is going to be calculated as the 100 we have here. We multiply this by 2, and then we subtract it. We subtract from it the sum of our pie charts and our size of the pointer. Okay, so once you have this calculation, it's going to be dynamic, and as this changes, this will also respond. So now that we have this, we'll now select this gauge chart we created earlier, and then we'll right click, and then when we right click, we'll go to select data. Okay, so once this is selected, we are now going to add an extra pie chart. So we click add, and then the title of this is pie chart. We choose this, and the series values, we go to the second field, and then we choose these values. Okay, so we click OK, and we click OK. This inserts a second donut chart, but we are going to convert it to a pie chart. So you select it, and then you right click, and then you change series chart type. So when we come here, you realize that the first series is a donut chart, and the second one, which should be a pie chart, is still a donut. So we change it to a pie chart, and we have something like this, and then we click OK. Okay, so with the pie charts created, we select any part of it, we right click, and then we change the data series. Just as we did for the donut chart, we are going to put the angle of first slice to 270 degrees. So we put 270 degrees here. Okay, and then once we've done this, we can now select the blue part, okay, and come to home in the fill, and then take off the color, and then come to the gray part, select it, and then we take off the color as well, and this leaves us with the pointer or the marker. The last thing we are going to do is to put in a data label. So please ensure you've selected that alone. So sometimes you have to select it twice to select that portion alone. So we go in, and then we add a data label to this by pressing the plus sign, and then we put in data label. Okay, so by default it plots the two that we have here. What we are going to do is select that object or text box, click it, and then come to the formula bar and do equal to, and then assign it to this actual performance. Okay, and we hit enter. So here, while it is selected, you can now bold in it, and if you come to the format here, you can add a shape outline to this. Okay, so that's it. So now if you have this link to a calculation in your dashboard, when it changes, you now have a dynamic visual giving you exactly where you stand against your target. So please practice and add it to your list of Excel tricks. Thank you so much for watching. For more of these short videos, you can send ad to this WhatsApp number. We send videos directly to you on Mondays and Fridays. All our old videos are on our YouTube channel, Finest Skills Up. Please visit, hit subscribe so you can be notified of new videos, or connect with us on any of these social media handles. Thank you so much for watching.